The courtroom rises. Judge Fun to be enters with steady authority. The Armstrong case is called. Tension settles in the room as two parents face off, not over love, but over responsibility.
Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1030, Armstrong case.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mrs. Armstrong.
Yes, Ms. Judge.
Okay, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Miss Tally over here, we decided to have a baby together about 3 years ago.
Mrs. Armstrong steps forward. Calm, but clearly strained. She explains that after 3 years together and a divorce, she is now asking the court to order child support. Their child is young. The expenses are real. And she says she's been carrying the financial load alone.
And we got a divorce, and now I just need her to pay some child support.
Okay. Well, you guys are going through a divorce, right?
Well, yeah, sorry, we're going through a divorce. I wish it was over already. But I've been paying health care for a long time, about ever since.
Health insurance becomes the first hard number. $111 every month, paid since the child was born. Judge Fun to be listens closely. This isn't about emotion yet. It's about facts. And the bills don't lie.
The baby was born.
How much is the health care?
It's $111 a month.
Okay.
This baby is 2 years old. We've been together for about 3 years, and I just, that's a lot of money.
Okay, and you want her to pay child support?
And I need that money.
Okay, she needs that money. You don't want to pay that money?
No, ma'am. Instead, I want to spend time with this child. She's not allowing me to see my son, Alex.
The other parent responds with frustration. She says she doesn't want to pay support. She wants time. She claims she's been denied access to her son for more than a year. Her voice rises. She insists presence matters more than money.
For the last year and a half.
Okay.
I mean, I have an amazing 2-year-old son that I'm being denied access to see. And I do not believe that I should be paying child support. Rather than I should be able to spend time with my son and actively be in his life.
Okay. Is there a reason you have not been allowing her to see Alex?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, Judge, I feel like time is not money. And,
Well, stop.
The judge leans in. Sharp questions follow. Is there a reason the mother was denied access? The answer is vague. The judge presses harder. Time is not money, the parent argues. But Judge Fun to be stops her cold. Parenthood is not optional.
Hold on, it's not money, but you would agree with me that she is the mother, right?
Yes.
Okay, and would you want for her to deny you access to Alex?
Well, it would be
It's
different.
a yes or no?
No.
Okay then, so you do not have a reason to not allow her to see her son.
But she doesn't help me take care of my son.
Now financially, we'll get to that in a moment. She's not gonna have a choice if the child is living with you primarily.
Then comes the turning point. The judge makes it clear. You cannot demand child support while blocking a parent from seeing their child. The courtroom grows quiet. The ruling tone is firm. Control does not belong to either parent.
Is that what's
Correct.
going on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how often do you allow her to see him at all?
No.
Okay, now that's going to change today. You do not have any authority to do that. You do not have it both ways. You can't say, I want her to pay this money, but at the same time, I don't want her to see our son. It doesn't work like that.
Well, once she starts paying.
Judge Fun to be delivers a warning. Denying access could lead to contempt in another court. This isn't leverage. This is a child's life. Visitation and child support are separate issues. And neither can be used as a weapon.
Paying me some money, then she can also start seeing the son.
Well, they don't go together.
Okay.
But the possession to a child has nothing to do with paying child support. You do not decide that. You understand? Okay, because in a different court, you could actually be held in contempt for that if you all had a court order and you were denying her access to your son. You understand that, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now, as for you, you'll be able to see your son, but you do understand that you have to pay child support as well.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you do not have any objection to paying child
ma'am.
support. Okay, so you heard that, right?
The financial breakdown begins. Tax returns. Gross income. 1 child. No others. The math is clean. The obligation is clear. Support plus reimbursement for medical insurance totals $1,069 per month.
Okay, all right. So it seems like money is what's important to you, not necessarily her having a relationship with the child. That's right, right?
Yes.
And that's sad. And it's very sad that you admitted it. Okay, so you turned in some tax returns up here. I have your gross at $6,000 a year. And how many children? It's just Alex, right?
It's just one, yes, ma'am.
Do you have...
A smirk appears. The judge notices immediately. She calls it out. This is not a victory. This is not a game. The judge makes it clear. Money does not replace a relationship. And access to the child will happen.
Any other children outside of Alex?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So that brings your net down to $4,789.79 for 1 child. And then you do have to reimburse her health insurance because she's
Absolutely.
been paying it. You're okay with that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you don't really have a choice, so, okay. Plus the 111 comes out to $1,069 a month.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am, Miss Judge.
Okay. Why do you have this smirk on your face?
Oh, I like those numbers, Judge Rhonda. Judge Rhonda.
The judge shuts down further negotiation. There will be no micromanaging visitation today. The order is simple. You have your money. Now the child gets both parents. Civility is not optional when a child is watching.
Sad. She's not going to have to come back in here and say, you know, she's not letting me see my child or anything like that, is she?
So when she sees the child, do I have to be around?
That's a no, because you're not going to do that, right? You're going to let her see the child.
Do I
Yes.
have to be around her when she comes? She has to come pick the child up, like for a weekend?
Yeah, however she picks him up. Okay. I mean, you guys have a child, so you should be able to be cordial with each other to some extent. You don't have to necessarily like each other, but
It has
you
to
do
be
need
able
to
to
let her
benefit the
see.
child.
Huh?
It has to be able to benefit.
The case is explained for the record. One parent becomes the primary. The other pays support and reimburses medical costs. Split possession already existed. The law simply formalized responsibility.
The child, I mean, you have to look at Alex's best interest in his life. He needs both of his moms in his life. You can't just deny one.
What's the
I agree
least
with that.
of amount of time that I can let her spend with my child?
You know what? We're not going to go there. You're going to let her see him, and that's the end of it. You have your money, right?
Yes.
Okay, then. So do you have any other questions? All right. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
From the bench, the message is final: you don't buy access to a child, and you don't block love to collect money. The court protects the child first. Always.